Hello and welcome to How to Sell to Humans, the show all about helping people with a passion to sell. I'm going to do something a bit different today and talking about getting your mindset right at the start of every day. Now, something I do and that I've developed over the last kind of couple of years has been that the words and things you speak over yourself will have a huge impact on the confidence you have when it comes to your daily activities. You're going after opportunities. Now, I've drawn a lot of inspiration from a number of different thinkers in this area. Grant Cardone with his 10x rule is one of them. Another is Scott Adams of Dilbert fame. And something that Scott Adams talks about is the kind of power of affirmations. And this is something I've seen from other places as well, like power of positive thinking. It's about the words that you speak over yourself have a huge amount of power. Now, I mean, for many this might seem a bit too, I think the expression is woo-woo, but this is something that has helped me a heck of a lot to start every day as right as I can, by speaking over, what are my affirmations? And the way I do these affirmations is writing them in the present tense. So the kind of things that I'm going after, the things that I'm pursuing, I'm already thinking about them as if I already have them. Now, the reason you do this is to customize your brain to it. And so when you go after them, it's more like from that position of saying, okay, so it's about saying, okay, well, I can do these things, I can achieve these things. Now you've probably seen up on my wall, you probably can't see it on the camera, but I've got a list of my daily affirmations I go through. Some of them are personal, spiritual nature. Some are about how I see myself. That's one of the things I sort of say is that I'm an instrument of love, encouragement, reconciliation. I know that can sound a bit corny to some, but for me it's about just being really open and saying, okay, well, what difference do I want to be in the world? Some of the other ones are financial, and I've taken on board a lot of what Grant Cardone said about, well, take your number, take what you think is possible and 10x it. Do 10 bigger, do 10 more than you think you could do. So there's a lot of things in there about that as well. There's a lot of things that I take into account. There's other things I speak into. One of the other big ones is about having a conscious attitude of thankfulness every day. And I'm a big believer in being thankful for what I have. I'm a very lucky man. I've got great friends and family. I'm extremely blessed, and I'm really thankful for that. And something I always try and do with colleagues, with people I'm speaking to, is to say thank you, to let people know that I appreciate them. If a colleague goes out of his or her way to do something really great to help me, I thank them. And then what I'll often do is, if they're working for another department, I'll make sure I CC their boss in when I say thank you. I think this short video today is not going to be the most structured one, but what I would say is, and different people do it different ways. Some people do it where they've got a journal and they write them down, like a list of them. So for me, it's about really examining and saying, okay, well, who do I want to be? What do I want to achieve? I think it's also tied up into having, maybe not necessarily goals, but being clear about what you want. I mean, so many people go through life and they never seem to be really clear about what they want to achieve. What is it you want? What is it you really want to achieve? Not just simply materially, but what do you want to achieve in your relationships? I mean, for me, one of the personal ones is about having a marriage, is ensuring that my marriage is is a really good marriage and is a pillar of strength to those around us. That's a huge thing for me, and my wife. And other ones are ambitious goals. I want to help. I want to add value to millions of people's lives. And I explain that quite clearly when I speak over that. I've already been helping some of my friends with getting their pitches right, focusing on, well, what is it they can do with business. And I would love to be able to help loads more people. I've learned a lot in the last few years as I've been working. And one of the biggest things for me is always seeing how I can help people. I love it, for example, with new customers that I win and bring on board, and then working with them and listening to them, and then hearing how we've actually made their lives better. Now, part of sales is all about making money. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But I think if you're just looking at the money alone, then it's a very kind of short-sighted approach. And I know a bit about that, but it's about having a bigger goal, having a bigger mindset. So that's a little bit of affirmations, and I would say perhaps a good way to sort of start off is to like draw a sheet of paper. I mean, I've got a piece of paper stuck on a wall over there. To take that sheet of paper and say, okay, so these are the things I want to go through, and really focus on those and say, okay, so what is it I want to achieve? What is it I want to do? And you speak over them every day. Now, whether you believe in the spiritual or whether it's just a confidence thing, I would really encourage you to do it. It's been helping me a heck of a lot, and it's been one of those things that every day it makes me question, okay, well, how can I act to take on those things? So I'd really encourage you to do it, whether you write it down, whether you speak it aloud, whatever works for you. Make it part of your daily routine. Speak out those affirmations over your own life. Speak out those words. Thanks very much for watching How to Sell to Humans with me, Timothy Bull. I really appreciate you guys watching and the feedback I've had. For me, I want to build this channel into something that can help a lot of people, because that's what I'm all about. And for now, really encourage you to subscribe to the channel. There's a little, I think there's a bell button as well you can click, which will give you notifications on when the latest updates are available. Really encourage you to send me any kind of comments or thoughts you have, and let me know if I can help you with affirmations, talking these sort of things through, what you might want to focus upon. For now, take care and happy selling. Thanks for watching.